President Joe Biden is about to be impeached. So here's the thing. McCarthy is about to lose his job. They fixed it into the design of his current position as Speaker, made it to where basically at any point, the extremist of the Republican Party can call for his removal and vote afterwards. But because of this pressure of a feckless leader, he has decided to go this route. Here it is.
You know, in the months that we were gone and the weeks, House Republicans have uncovered serious and credible allegations into President Biden's conduct. Taken together, these allegations paint a picture of a culture of corruption. Now, here's what we know so far. Through our investigations, we have found that President Biden did lie to the American people about his own knowledge of his family's foreign business dealings. Eyewitnesses have testified that the president joined on multiple phone calls and had multiple interactions. Dinners resulted in cars and millions of dollars into his sons and his son's business partners. We know that bank records show that nearly $20 million in payments were directed to the Biden family members and associates through various shell companies. The Treasury Department alone has more than 150 transactions involving the Biden family and other business associates that were flagged as suspicious activity by US banks. Even a trusted FBI informant has alleged a bribe to the Biden family. Biden used his official office to coordinate with Hunter Biden's business partners about Hunter's role in Burisma, a Ukrainian energy company.
All right, well, here's the thing, McCarthy, okay, I got more video, but let me go down the list here. So Biden lied before he was president. Let's just assume everything you're saying is true. Biden lied about something before he became president of the United States, according to you. The Biden family, not President Biden, but the family received $20 million. That's an issue. He didn't take enough, according to the comparison of Trump, who got a cool 1.06 billion. And also the allegation that somehow Biden's family has all of these transactions. I'm not here to play defense attorney for Biden. What I am here to do is provide proper context to the hypocrisy that's being presented. If you don't see it already, you would definitely see it here.
Finally, despite these serious allegations, it appears that the president's family has been offered special treatment by Biden's own administration. Treatment that not otherwise would have received if they were not related to the president. These are allegations of abuse of power, obstruction, and corruption. And they warrant further investigation by the House of Representatives. That's why today I am directing our House committee to open a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. This logical next step will give our committees the full power to gather all the facts and answers for the American public. That's exactly what we want to know, the answers. I believe the president would want to answer these questions and allegations as well. This effort will be led by Chairman James Comer at the Committee on Oversight, in coordination with Chairman Jim Jordan for Judiciary Committee and Chairman Jason Smith on Ways and Means. Now, I do not make this decision lightly. And regardless of your party or who you voted for, these facts should concern all Americans. The American people deserve to know that the public offices are not for sale, and that the federal government is not being used to cover up the actions of a politically associated family. Now, I would encourage the president and his team to fully cooperate with this investigation in the interests of transparency.
Transparency, kind of like Donald Trump and how transparent he governed. Let's put up the picture full mass. The fact that Speaker McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy, looked directly into a camera and decided to provide an Oscar-winning performance highlighted dynamics not even associated with the Biden presidency, not even connected to any allegation of actual corruption, while at the same time defending the man whom we have transcripts on, recordings for. The man who told people to basically kill his vice president, to overthrow the United States government. The hypocrisy is unreal, but it has become normative. Today, he says, I'm directing our House committee to open a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. McCarthy said at the US Capitol in a short formal statement, he did not take questions from reporters. McCarthy previously indicated there would be a full House vote for an impeachment inquiry, as has happened in the past. But as of Tuesday, he did not appear to have the votes to open one, ironically, even though it could still happen. He has signaled a Biden impeachment inquiry for weeks, in part to placate GOP hardliners, and in order to obtain bank records and other documents from Biden and his son, Hunter. Now, let me say this. I don't know if Hunter is receiving any special treatment. I know he's the most famous crack smoker on the planet. I know he received a deal and all of a sudden the judge said, I don't like this deal, so I'm going to reject it. We do know that Donald Trump would have absolutely put his thumb on the scale, happily done so. He ran on the campaign of politicizing the DOJ, to weaponize it against his political enemy. He attempted to do so with a foreign head of state. While president of the United States, the man wanted another foreign head of state to investigate the son of his political opponent, and once again is right back in front of us. This logical next step, he says, will give our committees the full power to gather the full facts and answers for the American public. He said on Tuesday, that's exactly what we want to know, the answers. I believe the president will want to answer these questions and allegations as well. McCarthy said, House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan, and also Jason Smith from the Means Committee will lead the inquiry. House Republicans have been investigating for months alleged ties implicating Biden in his son's business dealings, but have so far they found not been able to find or prove any wrongdoing by the president. McCarthy said House Republicans during the August recess uncovered serious and credible allegations into President Biden's conduct. Taken together, these allegations paint a picture of a culture of corruption. I do not make this decision lightly, Speaker McCarthy added, regardless of your party or who you voted for. These facts concern all Americans. No, they don't. House Republicans have been investigating the president for 9 months. They have turned up zero evidence of wrongdoing by their own admission. His own GOP members have said so as well. He vowed to vote on open impeachment. Now he has flip-flopped because he doesn't have support. Extreme politics at its worst, Ian Sams wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. That was one of the official statements from the White House. I saw this coming. I said it when McCarthy became leader, that McCarthy is not the leader. The extremists who put him there are the leader. But take a page out of their playbook. Why do they have the power over McCarthy right now? Remember, McCarthy could not become speaker without who? Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, the most extreme villains inside of the group of villains known as the GOP. And I said then, McCarthy will never be in charge. The people who will pull his string will be those individuals who were the last holdout. Is it not ironic that all of a sudden McCarthy has aligned his political ideology directly congruent to that of Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, and others? All right, let the games begin. Sharon, thoughts here.
Big games, and hypocrisy is an excellent word for it. And I think you said that the speaker did not take questions, Dr. Richey, from reporters, because the first would have been, have you no sense of decency, sir? That historic line, it left me wondering, you mentioned an Oscar in Hollywood, what it's like for people like him to exist solely in a MAGA world. You can't go for a cup of coffee. You can't go into the real world and enjoy a soccer match. You've chosen this life.
Yeah.
And now you're stuck with it.
Stuck with it. All right, we will see what the inquiry exposes. Maybe they can find Trump's tax returns. Maybe they can do that. I mean, damn.